You won't believe this about Thailand's vibrant festivals. Thailand is a treasure trove of colorful celebrations, and each festival offers an unforgettable experience that dazzles the senses. One of the most spectacular events is the Lunar New Year in Chinatown, Bangkok, where streets become a kaleidoscope of red lanterns illuminating the night sky. Imagine lively lion dances parading through enthusiastic crowds, with the booming sound of fireworks creating a thrilling atmosphere. The scent of enticing street food fills the air as families come together to share their wishes for a prosperous year. Don't miss the Flower Festival in Chiang Mai, where the entire city transforms into a floral wonderland, bursting with colors and scents. Stunning floats, adorned with every imaginable bloom, parade through the streets while locals and tourists alike don traditional costumes, celebrating their culture with pride. Both festivals are more than just visual spectacles. They offer a rich, immersive experience in Thai heritage and community. These vibrant celebrations truly embody the spirit of Thailand and are essential for anyone venturing through this enchanting country. Can you imagine walking on Europe's largest glacier? Jostedalsbreen National Park in Norway is home to the breathtaking Jostedalsbreen Glacier, which spans over 1,200 square kilometers. This immense glacier is not only the biggest in Europe, but it also offers visitors a stunning landscape of ice and snow, making it a favorite spot for adventure tourism. People from all over the world come here to hike, camp, and explore the unique environment created by the glacier's icy expanse. The park's dramatic scenery includes deep blue ice crevasses, towering peaks, and lush valleys filled with diverse wildlife. In addition to breathtaking views, the area provides a peek into the fascinating processes of glacial movement and climate change. Whether you're an experienced mountaineer or a family looking for an adventure, Jostedalsbreen offers unforgettable experiences and natural beauty that can't be missed. Turns out, the truth is that ever wondered how Taiwan's trains are so fast? Taiwan's THSR, or high-speed rail, stands out as a world-class transportation system, effortlessly whisking passengers across the island at an astonishing speed of 300 kilometers per hour. Imagine jumping on a train in Taipei and reaching the sunny streets of Kaohsiung in just about 90 minutes. Ideal for business travelers or anyone seeking a quick adventure. This impressive rail system not only highlights Taiwan's commitment to innovation, but also allows travelers to enjoy breathtaking views of the island's diverse landscapes. While you're on board, you'll appreciate another great feature: Taiwan's nationwide public Wi-Fi network, iTaiwan. This free internet access is available in places like train stations and even onboard the THSR, helping you stay connected while you explore. With iTaiwan, it's easy to post photos of your travels or plan your next destination without missing a beat. Together, these elements transform Taiwan into a tech-savvy traveler's paradise, where rapid transit meets seamless connectivity, ensuring every journey is pleasurable and efficient. Did you know that TESS is revolutionizing exoplanet discovery? Launched in April 2018 by a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket, TESS, or the Transiting Exoplanet Survey Satellite, is on an exciting mission to find planets beyond our solar system. Unlike our Sun, these exoplanets orbit other stars, and TESS is like a cosmic detective searching for these hidden worlds. It does this by observing how stars dim when a planet passes in front of them, a process called transiting. This method allows scientists to identify and analyze these planet sizes and distances from their stars. By studying exoplanets, TESS helps us understand the variety of planetary systems in our universe, some of which may even host conditions for life. Imagine discovering a new Earth-like planet out there. With TESS leading the charge, the search for extraterrestrial neighbors is more thrilling than ever. What will we find next? Guess what really drives miraculous births? In May 2021, Halima Cissé from Mali made history by giving birth to the world's only surviving non-euplets, a remarkable feat involving 5 girls and 4 boys. This incredible event occurred when Halima was just 30 weeks pregnant, leading doctors to perform a C-section to ensure the safety of both mother and babies. Each tiny newborn weighed between 500 grams and 1 kilogram, which is less than a typical watermelon. These little fighters needed specialized medical care, so they were transferred to Morocco, where experts could provide the attention they required. Halima's journey highlights the wonders of modern medicine and the strength of family bonds. Imagine the joy and chaos in their home as they welcome 9 new members. It's hard to believe how many lives she has changed forever. Could this be the start of a new trend in large families? Discover Rhode Island's surprising history and charm. This tiny state, known as one of the original 13 colonies, has played a significant role in American history, especially regarding religious freedom. Founded by dissenters seeking a place to practice their beliefs without persecution, Rhode Island became a beacon of tolerance in the 17th century. Despite its modest size, the state offers a treasure trove of unique coastal towns like Newport and Block Island, each boasting picturesque waterfronts and fascinating historical landmarks. You can stroll through charming streets lined with colonial architecture or enjoy freshly caught seafood at local eateries. The state's vibrant maritime culture is evident in its bustling harbors, where sailing and fishing are way of life. So why not take a weekend to explore Rhode Island's rich past and stunning scenery? You'll uncover stories that shaped a nation while enjoying the scenic beauty of this captivating state. Believe it or not, déjà vu is a real thing. Déjà vu is that curious feeling you get when you suddenly believe you've been somewhere or done something before, even though you know it's brand new. It's like your brain is playing tricks on you. Scientists suggest that this mysterious sensation may happen due to a little hiccup in how our memory works. Imagine your brain as a busy librarian. Sometimes a new experience gets mistakenly shelved alongside the long-term memories, leading to that eerie sense of familiarity. While many people experience déjà vu at least once in their lives, researchers still aren't entirely sure why it happens. Some believe it could be tied to the brain's way of processing information or even a momentary overlap between short-term and long-term memory pathways. Isn't it fascinating how our minds can create such illusions? Can you imagine that rogue waves are real? These enormous waves, once dismissed as mere sea legends, can smash into vessels with terrifying heights of up to 100 feet. Rogue waves form when smaller waves combine and amplify, creating these unpredictable giants that can appear out of nowhere. Sailors have reported experiencing them as they navigate open waters, facing the wild surprise of a towering wall of water. Such waves pose a serious threat, causing significant damage to ships and endangering lives on board. One of the most fascinating aspects is their sudden appearance, often catching sailors and researchers off guard. Scientists are working hard to understand how these waves form and how to predict them better, aiming to improve safety on the seas. With advancements in technology, we may soon have a better grasp of this mysterious phenomenon. Are we ready to face the awesome power of the ocean? Did you know the wandering albatross can fly 7,156 miles? This remarkable bird, known for its impressive wingspan that can reach up to 12 feet, holds the record for the longest solo flight without stopping. Imagine soaring through the skies for days without touching down. These magnificent seabirds can travel vast distances across oceans using a technique called dynamic soaring, which allows them to harness wind currents effectively. This skill helps them glide for hours, expending minimal energy. The wandering albatross often spends months flying over the Southern Ocean, searching for food like squid and fish, and can even fly thousands of miles without flapping its wings. The combination of their aerodynamics and the ability to read the winds makes them exceptional travelers of the air. If you ever think about the freedom of flight, picture a wandering albatross gliding effortlessly across the waves, covering distances that most of us could only dream of. Isn't nature just fascinating? Let's uncover the truth about vibrant cacti. Did you know that some cacti showcase beautiful, bright flowers while also playing key roles in our lives? These amazing plants are not only eye-catching, but also versatile. Different cactus species, like the prickly pear, produce flowers that can be used in culinary dishes, adding unique flavors and colors. The pads and fruits of the prickly pear are delicious and nutritious, often used in salads, jellies, and drinks. Beyond the kitchen, certain cacti have a long history of medicinal uses, offering benefits like pain relief and anti-inflammatory properties. Moreover, their natural extracts can be found in cosmetics, providing hydration and nourishment to our skin. Whether admired for their beauty or valued for their practical applications, these resilient plants remind us of nature's creativity and resourcefulness. How many uses can you think of for these incredible cacti? Did you know two capitals honor U.S. presidents? Washington, D.C. and Monrovia. Liberia both bear the names of American leaders. Washington, D.C. serves as the heart of the United States, named after George Washington, the nation's first president. Meanwhile, Monrovia was founded and named in honor of President James Monroe, who played a significant role in the establishment of Liberia as a home for freed American slaves in the 19th century. This fascinating connection shows how the influence of American presidents can stretch far beyond the U.S. borders. It's interesting to think about how ideas of freedom and democracy advocated by these leaders not only shaped the United States, but also impacted countries like Liberia. These capitals serve as reminders of the complex legacies left by American history, raising questions about how political and humanitarian efforts continue to shape relationships worldwide. What happens when light behaves like both a wave and a particle? This fascinating phenomenon is known as wave-particle duality, a concept that sits at the heart of quantum physics. Imagine shining a flashlight in a dark room. The light spreads out and fills the space, much like waves rippling across a pond. This wave behavior explains how light can bend and create colorful rainbows when it passes through a prism. But light doesn't just act like a wave. It also behaves like tiny particles called photons. When light hits a surface, it can knock electrons free, demonstrating its particle nature. This duality means that light is unique in the way it exists in two forms, and individuals using devices like lasers or cameras are harnessing this amazing trait every day. Understanding wave-particle duality not only challenges our traditional views of physics, but also opens the door to exciting technologies like quantum computing. So next time you flip on a light switch, think about the incredible dance of particles and waves happening all around you. Guess what really drives Ozempic's popularity? As of May 2024, an astonishing 1 in 8 adults in the United States has turned to Ozempic or another GLP-1 drug. Originally designed to help manage type 2 diabetes, these medications have gained fame for their weight loss benefits as well. This rise in usage reflects a growing awareness of obesity and its related health issues. People are seeing the dual benefits, controlling blood sugar levels while shedding pounds. This trend has sparked conversations about our approach to health and wellness. Many individuals struggle with weight management and look for effective solutions. Doctors are increasingly prescribing GLP-1 drugs, not just for diabetes, but also to support weight loss in patients. However, the popularity of Ozempic has also raised questions about the long-term implications and accessibility of these treatments. Could this be a game changer for public health? Did you know about Elvis Presley's fabulous pink Cadillac? This iconic car was part of a massive collection of extravagant vehicles owned by the king of rock and roll himself. Among them, the 1956 Cadillac Eldorado stood out as a favorite due to its stunning design and eye-catching pink color. Imagine cruising down the street in a car that automatically turned heads. The Eldorado wasn't just about looks. It packed impressive features, making it a symbol of luxury during the 1950s. With its sleek lines and chrome detailing, it was a true reflection of Elvis's flamboyant lifestyle. This car represented more than just a mode of transportation for Elvis. It was a statement of his success and flair. Fans and car enthusiasts alike treasure stories of the legendary musician and his unique automobiles. Today, the pink Cadillac Eldorado remains an iconic symbol of Elvis's legacy, reminding us of the dazzling era of rock and roll. Isn't it fascinating how cars can tell stories of the people who drove them? Scientists recently discovered that Movil Cave is extraordinary. Tucked away in Romania, the Movil Cave reveals a hidden ecosystem that has thrived in isolation for about 5.5 million years. Found in 1986 by a team of eager drillers, this cave is a wonder of nature, existing without sunlight. Instead of relying on photosynthesis, The organisms within have ingeniously adapted to survive on chemical reactions fueled by the toxic gases surrounding them, including hydrogen sulfide and carbon dioxide. Imagine exploring a world where unique creatures, such as translucent spiders and eyeless crustaceans, flourish in total darkness. Each species has evolved specifically to cope with the cave's extreme conditions, showcasing the incredible adaptability of life. This environment not only captivates biologists, but also raises fascinating questions about life on other planets, where similar harsh conditions could prevail. The Movil Cave serves as a compelling case study for researchers interested in how organisms can thrive in even the most unforgiving circumstances. So the next time you ponder ecosystems, remember the astonishing secrets hidden within the dark corridors of the Movil Cave. Discover the most remote place on Earth. The Tristan da Cunha Islands, nestled in the southern Atlantic Ocean, are renowned as the most isolated inhabited archipelago on the planet. Located a staggering 2,434 kilometers from the nearest inhabited island, St. Helena. These islands boast a tiny population living in a community that thrives against all odds. The main island, Tristan da Cunha, is home to fewer than 300 residents who rely on fishing and farming for their livelihoods. Despite their remoteness, the islands offer breathtaking landscapes, from rugged coastlines to volcanic peaks, making it a unique destination for adventurous souls. The isolation means limited access to modern conveniences, but the strong sense of community among the locals compensates for it. Imagine living in a place so far from the hustle and bustle of the world. It makes you wonder what life is like there, doesn't it? Discover the incredible sharpness of obsidian. Obsidian, a naturally occurring volcanic glass, is renowned for being the sharpest material found in nature. When fractured, it can produce edges that are only a few molecules thick, making it far sharper than steel or any modern blade. This unique property stems from its quick cooling process during volcanic eruptions, which prevents crystal formation. Because of its extreme sharpness, obsidian has been used by ancient civilizations to create cutting tools and weapons, showcasing its effectiveness in both daily life and survival. Even in modern medicine, obsidian is used to craft surgical blades due to its precision. Imagine holding a tool that can cut with such finesse. It's no wonder that artisans still value obsidian today. The beauty and functionality of obsidian not only make it a captivating geological wonder, but they also remind us of the clever ways human beings have harnessed the power of nature. Ever wonder about Earth's mysterious inner core? Deep within our planet lies a dazzling realm of iron and nickel, where temperatures soar hotter than the surface of the sun. This is Earth's inner core, and it's not just sitting there quietly. It has a secret twist. The inner core actually spins slightly faster than the surface we walk on. This fascinating phenomenon is called superrotation. Researchers believe that this quickened rotation comes from the unique relationship between the inner core and Earth's magnetic field. As the inner core spins, it influences the motion of molten iron surrounding it, impacting our planet's magnetic forces. This relationship might seem small, but it plays a huge role in shaping the magnetic field that protects us from harmful solar radiation. The dynamics of the inner core offer clues about geological processes, like how earthquakes occur and how heat escapes from the center of the Earth. So while we go about our daily lives, this fiery core is on the move, reminding us that there's so much more happening beneath our feet. Have you ever wondered why twins are so common in Benin? Benin, a vibrant country in Central Africa, holds the remarkable title of having the highest twin birth rate in the world, exceeding 3%. This astonishing figure is more than double the global average of around 1.3%. So what makes this West African nation so unique? Researchers believe that genetics might play a significant role, as certain ethnic groups in Benin show a higher tendency to produce twins. Additionally, local diets rich in cassava and yams are thought to encourage multiple births. Cultural factors also come into play. In many communities, having twins is celebrated and seen as a blessing. This fascinating phenomenon highlights how a combination of lifestyle, genetics, and cultural beliefs can influence human biology and reproductive health in extraordinary ways. What other secrets do you think Benin's twin legacy holds? You might be shocked to learn that SpaceX launched a car. In 2018, the innovative company SpaceX, founded by Elon Musk, made headlines when they sent a shiny red Tesla Roadster into orbit aboard the Falcon Heavy rocket. This was part of a test flight and showcased not just the rocket's powerful capabilities, but also Musk's flair for the dramatic. Instead of a typical payload, they decided to put a car in space, complete with a mannequin dressed as an astronaut named Starman, seated in the driver's seat. As the Roadster zooms around the solar system, it adds a quirky twist to the history of automotive technology, blending engineering achievements with a touch of whimsy. This unprecedented journey invites us to imagine a future where cars are not just on Earth, but also exploring the cosmos. Can you picture driving through the stars? What if I told you about Auckland's Sky Tower? This iconic structure stands tall at 1,076 feet, making it the tallest building in the Southern Hemisphere. Located in the heart of New Zealand's largest city, the Sky Tower offers breathtaking views that attract both locals and tourists. As you ascend, you'll experience a thrilling sensation, with observation decks that provide 360-degree panoramas of the bustling city below and the serene waters of the Waitemata Harbor. On a clear day, you can even catch a glimpse of the stunning Rangitoto Island and the lush landscapes beyond. The tower is not just a visual marvel, it's also a hub of activity with restaurants, shops, and adventure experiences like the Sky Jump, where adrenaline seekers can leap off the edge for a heart-pounding free fall. Whether you're capturing photos, enjoying a meal, or simply soaking in the views, the Sky Tower is a must-visit destination in Auckland. Would you dare to take the plunge from its edge? Did you know about Seinfeld's charity booth auction? Throughout its legendary run, the iconic sitcom Seinfeld not only entertained audiences, but also contributed to important causes. One of the more unique ways they did this was by auctioning off the chance to sit in the first booth at Monk's Cafe, a beloved hangout spot for Jerry, George, Elaine, and Kramer. Fans of the show, eager to immerse themselves in the experience, would bid on this exclusive opportunity during charity events. Imagine sitting where your favorite characters once engaged in witty banter and unforgettable moments. The proceeds from these auctions supported various charitable organizations, demonstrating that fun and philanthropy can go hand in hand. It's amazing to think that a simple booth from a TV show could help make a difference in the real world, isn't it? Is it really true that James Cameron dove deep? In 2012, the famous filmmaker James Cameron, known for blockbusters like Titanic, made history by becoming the first person to dive alone to the deepest point in the ocean, the Mariana Trench. This incredible feat was achieved using a specialized submarine called the Deep Sea Challenger, which was designed for extreme pressure and darkness. Cameron's descent took him nearly 36,000 feet below the surface, an area so deep that it experiences crushing pressures and complete darkness. During his journey, he spent about 3 hours exploring the trench, capturing stunning footage and collecting samples that would help scientists learn more about this mysterious underwater environment. This adventure shows that curiosity and innovation can push the boundaries of what we thought possible, making Cameron not just a talented director, but an extraordinary explorer too. Is it really true that Earth's days are getting shorter? For billions of years, our planet has slowly slowed down its rotation due to tidal forces from the moon and sun. This fascinating process means that days aren't always the same length. Recently, scientists observed unexpected fluctuations in Earth's spin rate, meaning some years have experienced faster rotations than others. In 2020, Earth broke records by having the shortest days since we started using atomic clocks, stirring excitement in the scientific community. The discovery led to discussions about the need for negative leap seconds, a potential adjustment to our global timekeeping systems to account for these irregular shifts. This might sound a bit technical, but it shows just how dynamic our planet truly is. The interplay between celestial bodies and Earth's rotation has implications for everything from timekeeping to our daily lives. So what does this mean for the future as we navigate our ever-changing world? Did you know that Riyadh Front is redefining entertainment? This exciting complex is not just another shopping mall, It's a vibrant cultural epicenter that is quickly putting Riyadh on the global entertainment map. Picture yourself wandering through a stunning space filled with a mix of international retail brands and upscale dining options, all while enjoying the enchanting Arabian Nights. As twilight descends, Riyadh Front evolves into a dynamic hotspot, buzzing with energy and charm. You can dance to the latest beats at electrifying DJ parties, enjoy live music performances under the stars, or immerse yourself in creativity at art exhibitions that celebrate both local and international talent. The atmosphere pulsates with excitement, providing the perfect backdrop for friends and families to connect and have fun together. Whether you're a foodie eager to try diverse global cuisines, a shopaholic seeking the trendiest styles, or someone with a passion for arts and nightlife, Riyadh Front offers something unique for everyone. So why not dive into this new gem of a destination and make unforgettable memories, whether you're a local or just visiting? Why exactly does one Shell station stand out? In Winston-Salem, North Carolina, there's a gas station that isn't just any ordinary fuel stop, it's shaped like a giant clamshell. Built in the 1930s, this bright yellow building was designed as part of Shell Oil Company's innovative branding strategy. Although the company constructed 8 of these unique gas stations across the country, this is the only one left, making it a unique gem and a must-see historic landmark. Visitors flock to this quirky site not just to fill up their tanks, but also to snap photos and admire the vintage design that captures a bit of Americana. The clamshell station serves as a reminder of the creativity in advertising from a bygone era, and its preservation highlights the importance of keeping such delightful pieces of history alive. Have you ever seen a gas station quite like this? Prepare to be amazed by a cheating scandal. In 2001, Army Major Charles Ingram pulled off one of the most notorious deceptions in television history on the game show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? While competing for a life-changing sum of money, Ingram cleverly used a fellow contestant's cough as a signal to indicate the right answers. This audacious tactic played out in front of millions of viewers, hiding in plain sight. Ingram was not acting alone. He had accomplices who helped orchestrate the scheme, which involved careful planning and timing. However, the truth eventually caught up with him. After a thorough investigation, Ingram and his co-conspirators were convicted of fraud, highlighting the lengths some will go for a chance at wealth and fame. This case not only shocked fans of the show, but also raised serious questions about the integrity of game shows and the lengths individuals will go to win. How do you think such a bold move can impact a person's life long term? Did you know women outshine men in Mongolia's education? It's a fascinating twist that sets Mongolia apart in gender equality. More than 60% of university students there are female, which is impressive. Women are not just attending university, they are also outpacing their male counterparts in terms of salaries. Many urban women choose to remain in cities to build successful careers, while a significant number of men are drawn to traditional nomadic lifestyles. This cultural choice creates an interesting dynamic in relationships. Highly educated women are often finding it challenging to meet partners who share their ambitions in urban lifestyle. This situation raises important questions about changing social norms and expectations in Mongolia. As women take on professional roles that were once dominated by men, the traditional views on marriage and partnerships are also shifting. In a country where the future looks bright for women in education and employment, one can't help but wonder how this will reshape family life and society as a whole. Will the men adapt or find their way back to the cities? Only time will tell. Guess what really drives space exploration? Laika the dog. Laika, a brave little stray from Moscow, etched her name in history in 1957 by becoming the first animal to orbit Earth aboard Sputnik 2. Selected for her calm demeanor and adaptability, Laika faced the monumental challenge of space travel with remarkable courage. Launched on November 3, 1957, Sputnik 2 was equipped with essential life support systems, aiming to gather vital data about how living beings respond to the harsh environment of outer space. Unfortunately, due to the technology of the era, a safe return wasn't feasible, and Laika lived only a few hours after launch because of overheating. Though her time in space was short, Laika's mission opened the door for human space exploration, paving the way for significant advancements in our understanding of biological responses in space. Her story is not merely one of scientific achievement, but also of sacrifice, shining a light on the ethical considerations of early space missions. Laika remains a symbol of humanity's desire to venture into the unknown and a reminder of the brave souls that paved the way for future explorations. Can you imagine Dumbledore as a bumblebee? The beloved headmaster of Hogwarts, Albus Dumbledore, has a name rooted in an Old English word that means bumblebee. J.K. Rowling chose this playful name to reflect his whimsical yet wise character. Interestingly, the connection to bees goes beyond just the name. It takes approximately 12 bees their entire lives to produce just 1 teaspoon of honey. This incredible effort showcases the diligent work of these tiny creatures, who buzz from flower to flower, collecting nectar and pollen. Bees play a crucial role in our ecosystem, helping to pollinate many plants and crops that we rely on for food. So the next time you think of Dumbledore, remember the hard-working bumblebees behind his name and the sweet honey they create. Isn't it fascinating how nature and literature are intertwined in surprising ways? Did you know Africa is the world's second largest continent? It occupies an impressive 30.37 million square kilometers, making up about 20% of Earth's total land area. With over 1.3 billion people, Africa is also the second most populated continent, following Asia. This vast land is home to 54 countries, each with its own unique culture, languages, and landscapes. From the Sahara Desert, the largest hot desert in the world, to the lush rainforests of the Congo Basin, Africa offers an incredible diversity of environments. The continent is rich in natural resources, wildlife, and history, featuring ancient civilizations like Egypt and great wonders such as the pyramids and the Serengeti. Moreover, Africa's population is young and vibrant, with an average age of about 19 years old. This youthful demographic offers great potential for innovation and growth in various sectors. With a myriad of languages spoken and cultures celebrated, Africa plays a crucial role in the global community. So how does this continent shape our world today? What if aliens left artifacts on Earth? The aluminum wedge of IUD discovered in Romania has sparked conversations about out-of-place artifacts that challenge our understanding of history. This intriguing find raises questions about whether ancient civilizations had contact with extraterrestrial beings. Supporters of this theory point to strange tools, structures, and items that seem too advanced for their time, hinting at technology that shouldn't exist in that era. Enthusiasts argue that these artifacts could potentially be remnants from advanced alien visitors who interacted with early humans. While skeptics suggest natural explanations, the mystery continues to fuel our imagination. Are we alone in the universe, or did extraterrestrial visitors once roam our planet? Every new discovery keeps the debate alive, inviting more exploration and curiosity about our past and the possibilities of life beyond Earth. Curious about the booming cybersecurity market? As technology becomes a massive part of our everyday lives, the need for cybersecurity is more critical than ever. With the rapid expansion of the internet, smartphones, and smart devices, people are more connected, but this also means more opportunities for cyber threats. In fact, experts predict the global cybersecurity market will surpass an impressive $300 billion by 2024. This surge is driven by businesses and individuals alike who want to protect their valuable data from hackers, viruses, and other malicious attacks. Companies are investing heavily in advanced security solutions, including firewalls, encryption, and artificial intelligence to safeguard their systems and information. The rise in cybercrime is proving to be a wake-up call for everyone, emphasizing that in our tech-savvy world, staying safe online is more important than ever. Are you ready to explore the world of cybersecurity? Believe it or not, slot machines are designed to keep you playing. Casinos use bright lights and exciting sounds to create an atmosphere that draws players in. When you hear the cheerful jingles and see those flashing lights, it's hard not to feel tempted to sit down and give it a try. These elements are not just for show, they spark feelings of excitement and anticipation. To keep players in the zone, casinos also strategically place food and drink stations throughout the venue. This ensures that players have quick access to snacks and beverages, making them more comfortable and less likely to take a break. The combination of visual stimulation and easy access to refreshments makes it much easier for people to lose track of time while playing. With such a cozy environment, it's no wonder many find it challenging to walk away. What tricks or strategies do you think casinos employ to keep players engaged? Believe it or not, Potato Chip Rock is real. This stunning rock formation sits atop Mount Woodson in San Diego, California, and looks like a gigantic potato chip balancing on the edge. The unique shape of this thin granite slab gives it an almost magical appearance, making it a hotspot for thrill seekers and photographers alike. Although it might seem delicate, Potato Chip Rock can hold several people at once, creating a thrilling experience for those daring enough to pose on its edge. Adventurers travel from near and far to snap that iconic shot, often climbing through beautiful trails surrounded by lush greenery and stunning views. The hike to Potato Chip Rock is not only about the destination, the journey offers a chance to soak in the breathtaking Southern California landscape. Whether you're an avid hiker or just looking for a fun photo op, this rock provides an exhilarating challenge and a memorable adventure. Have you ever stood on something that felt like it defied gravity? What if I told you Americans eat 100 acres of pizza daily? Each day, folks in the United States chow down on about 100 acres of pizza. That's a staggering amount of dough, sauce, and toppings, enough to fill numerous backyards with delicious slices. The love for pizza doesn't just stop at its size, it's a beloved part of numerous American traditions. From sizzling BBQs to thrilling sporting events, pizza often takes center stage alongside about 20 billion hot dogs and 50 billion hamburgers consumed each year. This staggering consumption reveals not just a culinary preference, but also a cultural connection that binds families and friends together. Picture a family gathering where the aroma of fresh pizza fills the air, or a movie night complete with a stack of cheesy slices. Each variety, from the thin crust of a New York-style pie to the deep dish wonder of Chicago, brings its own unique charm. As you enjoy a slice or grill those hot dogs, you're participating in a delicious continuum of food culture that shows no signs of slowing down. What does this mean for our culinary landscape in the future? Here's something incredible about South Korea's gaming laws. In South Korea, a fascinating regulation restricts children under 17 from playing online games after midnight. This policy, aimed at nurturing healthier gaming habits, reflects the government's commitment to youth well-being. Authorities monitor gaming IDs to ensure compliance, making it a serious rule. Parents and educators have expressed support for this initiative, believing that it helps combat excessive gaming, which can lead to issues like poor sleep and social withdrawal. The government wants to encourage kids to engage in other activities, such as sports or reading, rather than staying up late glued to screens. By setting this curfew, South Korea is pushing for a more balanced lifestyle for its young gamers. Could this be a step towards fostering healthier digital habits in kids everywhere? Hard to believe, but Charlie Cox missed Han Solo. The talented actor Charlie Cox, known for his role as Daredevil, surprisingly failed an audition for the iconic character Han Solo in the Star Wars franchise. While preparing for Daredevil, Cox developed the habit of avoiding eye contact to portray his blind superhero authentically. However, this technique backfired during the Han Solo audition, where confidence and connection are key. Imagine stepping into the shoes of a legendary space smuggler, only to be held back by a skill that served you well in another role. This incident highlights how actors can sometimes get trapped in their characters, affecting their chances in other auditions. Thankfully, Cox's career took off in other directions, and he ultimately became beloved for his portrayal of the complex, blind hero. Still, it makes you wonder how different things could have been if he had landed that role. Guess what really drives Rowan Atkinson's bravery? In a harrowing incident that sounds like it's straight out of a movie, Rowan Atkinson, the beloved actor best known for his quirky character, Mr. Bean, found himself in a life-or-death situation while on a private flight. When the pilot suddenly lost consciousness mid-air, many would panic, but not Atkinson. With no flying experience to guide him, he quickly took action. Think about it. Here's a man who usually portrays a bumbling character, yet he stepped up to the challenge. By carefully following instructions from air traffic control, he managed to keep the aircraft steady until the pilot woke up and could take control again. This incredible moment not only showcases Atkinson's quick thinking and courage, but also reminds us that heroes can come from the most unexpected places. Who knew Mr. Bean had such a daring side? What if trans fats are hiding in plain sight? Despite their bad reputation, trans fats share a striking similarity with healthier fats. The key lies in their molecular shape. For instance, oleic acid, a heart-healthy fat found abundantly in olive oil, has a chemical structure that mirrors that of the harmful trans fat known as lactic acid. The only thing that differs is the arrangement of their atoms in space. This slight structural change makes oleic acid much better for our bodies. While lactic acid can lead to various health issues, including heart disease, oleic acid supports good health by improving cholesterol levels and providing vital nutrients. So when you reach for that olive oil, remember it's not just delicious, it's also fighting off the negative effects of unhealthy fats. Recognizing the difference in fat structures can help individuals make informed dietary choices, steering away from harmful trans fats and embracing healthier options that nourish their bodies. Are you ready to take charge of your health? Believe it or not, Australia engineered a marvel. The Snowy Mountain Scheme, completed in 1974, stands out as one of the most ambitious engineering feats in the country's history. This incredible project involved constructing a network of dams, tunnels, and hydroelectric power stations nestled within the picturesque Snowy Mountains. Its primary purpose was to provide both water and renewable energy to Australia, profoundly impacting the nation's economy during the post-war era. By diverting rivers and harnessing the power of nature, the scheme not only generated electricity, but also ensured a steady water supply for irrigation, thereby revolutionizing farming and industry in the region. Alongside its practical advantages, the Snowy Mountain Scheme highlights Australia's technological ingenuity and engineering prowess. As a testament to human innovation, this grand project continues to be a critical resource, powering homes and businesses while also attracting visitors eager to explore its stunning landscapes and rich history. Can you imagine what other secrets lie within this sprawling network? BTS shatters records in the music industry. This phenomenal South Korean boy band has set over 23 Guinness World Records, showcasing their remarkable reach and influence across the globe. Their achievements include milestones like the most viewed video within 24 hours and the fastest growing YouTube following. These records aren't just numbers. They reflect how BTS has connected with millions of fans worldwide, transcending cultural barriers. Their songs and messages resonate with listeners, often addressing themes of self-love and social issues, which has helped them build a loyal fan base called ARMY. The band's impact reaches far beyond music, as they harness the power of social media to engage with fans and spread positivity. BTS's influence has sparked discussions about mental health and youth empowerment, proving that they are much more than just entertainers. They've become role models, using their platform to inspire change and promote important conversations. Isn't it amazing how a music group can create such an important ripple effect around the world? Prepare to be amazed by the Royal Clipper, the largest sailing ship in the world. Imagine a floating marvel that stands tall with 5 impressive masts and a stunning 42 sails, all working together to harness the wind. This magnificent ship, launched in 2000, is a true sight to behold, measuring an astonishing 439 feet in length. The Royal Clipper offers a combination of classic sailing and modern luxury, allowing passengers to experience the beauty of the sea like never before. Each of its sails is meticulously designed to catch the breeze, making it feel as if you're gliding through the water, just as sailors did centuries ago. With room for about 300 lucky guests, the ship blends adventure with relaxation, providing amenities like a swimming pool and elegant dining areas. Whether you're soaking up the sun on deck or exploring charming coastal towns, sailing aboard the Royal Clipper is an unforgettable journey. The thrill of sailing on this giant beauty raises the question, are you ready to set sail on an extraordinary adventure? This might surprise you. Grandmother's Cook at Enoteca Maria. Located in New York, this unique restaurant has flipped the typical dining experience on its head by employing grandmothers instead of traditional chefs. Each day, a different grandmother brings her own touch to the kitchen, creating a rotating daily menu that showcases various family recipes and regional Italian flavors. Alongside this vibrant daily fare, diners can enjoy a fixed section featuring staple Italian dishes that everyone loves. The idea behind Enoteca Maria came from the restaurant's owner, who wanted to recreate the warmth and comfort of eating in his grandmother's kitchen after losing all the maternal figures in his life. This heartwarming concept not only nourishes the body, but also fills diners with a sense of nostalgia and community. Each grandmother has her own story and style, turning each meal into a delightful culinary adventure. The experience at Enoteca Maria is more than just dining. It's about celebrating tradition, family, and the love that goes into homemade cooking. Can you spot the spiny flower mantis? This remarkable insect displays an astonishing ability to blend in with its floral surroundings, making it a master of disguise in the wild. The spiny flower mantis uses special adaptations to mimic the appearance of flowers. With its vibrant colors and intricate patterns, it not only evades predators, but also ambushes unsuspecting prey like butterflies. This clever tactic allows the mantis to remain unseen while waiting patiently to catch a meal. Researchers have studied this insect to understand how its camouflage affects survival rates in nature. By blending in, it reduces the risk of being eaten and increases its chances of finding food. Such amazing camouflage is a showcase of nature's creativity and adaptation. The next time you're among flowers, keep your eyes peeled. There could be a spiny flower mantis waiting quietly in plain sight. Are you ready to hunt for this sneaky little hunter? Why exactly does Tesla shake up car buying? Tesla's innovative direct sales model is transforming the automotive industry by bypassing traditional car dealerships. Instead of relying on third-party sellers, Tesla offers its vehicles online and in company-owned stores, making the entire process smoother for customers. This unique approach not only results in a consistent buying experience, but also simplifies pricing. Customers know exactly what they will pay without the usual haggling and hidden fees often associated with dealership purchases. By doing this, Tesla is giving the power back to the buyers, allowing them to explore their options at their own pace. Plus, with a strong online presence, buyers can easily configure their dream cars from the comfort of their homes. This shift raises important questions about the future of car sales. Are traditional dealerships on the way out, and will other car companies follow Tesla's lead? Did you know tonsils can regenerate partially? This might surprise many people who think their tonsils are gone for good after surgery. When doctors remove tonsils, especially during a tonsillectomy, they often take out the majority of the tissue. However, if a small amount of tonsil tissue is left behind, there's a fascinating ability for that tissue to regenerate. This regeneration happens because the body's natural healing mechanisms kick in to restore tissue when it detects that part of it is still there. For kids and some adults, this means that even after surgery, they may notice some symptoms associated with tonsils, like swelling, which can indicate that the tissue is coming back. While this regenerating tissue may not always grow back to the size or function of the original tonsils, it shows just how remarkable our bodies can be in healing and adapting. This discovery challenges the common belief that tonsils are simply gone forever after surgery. Isn't the human body amazing? Hard to believe, but lemongrass repels mosquitoes. This versatile plant is not just a culinary delight, adding a zesty flavor to dishes like soups and curries. It's also a natural bug repellent. When you crush the leaves, they release citral and citronella, scents that pesky mosquitoes find unbearable. Imagine enjoying your outdoor barbecues without those annoying insects buzzing around. However, while lemongrass is beneficial in many ways, be cautious if you decide to plant it in your garden. It can be invasive and spread quickly, potentially outcompeting other plants for space and nutrients. This means that, while you're enjoying the benefits of its refreshing scent and mosquito-repelling qualities, you might also find yourself needing to manage its growth. Is it worth the trouble for such a flavorful and useful plant? Did you know penguins trade rocks for romance? In a surprising twist of nature, certain penguins have developed a unique way to build their nests using rocks, and this behavior is tied to their courtship. These charming birds, particularly species like the gentoo and Adelie penguins, use pebbles to create a cozy home for their eggs. However, romance does not always mean honesty. Some male penguins have been caught deceiving their partners by snatching rocks without returning any affection. This behavior may seem cheeky, but it highlights the complexity of penguin relationships and their instinctive drive to secure a safe nesting spot. The rock trading ritual serves a dual purpose. It strengthens bonds between mates and ensures that their future chicks will have a solid foundation. So the next time you see a penguin waddling around with a rock, remember it might be more than just a simple pebble. It could be a step toward love. Isn't nature full of surprises? Ever wondered how vast the oceans really are? Oceans cover about 71% of our planet's surface, which is astonishing when you think about it. That's a whopping 1.332 billion cubic kilometers of water just waiting to be explored. In contrast, the land we walk on makes up only around 29% of the Earth's area. This immense expanse of water not only plays a vital role in regulating our climate, but also houses diverse ecosystems that many of us have yet to fully understand. Fascinatingly, much of the ocean remains a mystery, with scientists still discovering new species in underwater landscapes. Imagine what secrets lie beneath the waves. From the tiniest plankton to the largest whales, these waters are teeming with life. So the next time you glimpse the ocean, remember you're looking at a vast and largely uncharted world. What discoveries await us beneath the surface? Here's what actually happens when you swim. Many people might think swimming pools are just big, fun water bodies, but there's more lurking beneath the surface than you'd expect. When chlorine, used to keep pools clean, mixes with urine, it creates harmful chemicals that can pose health risks. Urine itself is sterile, but once it combines with chlorine, it produces substances like cyanogen chloride, which can affect your heart and lungs, and nitrosamines, which are linked to certain cancers. So when you jump into the pool, it's good to remember that while swimming is a blast, respecting hygiene can make it safer for everyone. Ensuring everyone in the pool is following basic bathroom rules not only keeps the water cleaner, but also helps prevent these harmful reactions. The next time you take a dip, keep in mind that even the smallest actions can have big consequences. You won't believe this about electric light bulbs. In the late 19th century, these revolutionary inventions were not a common household item, but a dazzling luxury. Imagine hosting a party just to showcase your fancy electric lights, a privilege only the wealthiest could afford. These light bulb parties were the talk of the town, where affluent guests marveled at the glowing fixtures illuminating lavish rooms, replacing the smoky glow of gas lamps. The introduction of electric light meant more than brightening homes. It symbolized status and modernity. Guests would gather, donning their finest attire, to experience the magic of electric illumination. Such events helped spread the word about this groundbreaking technology, making it more desirable for the mid to late 20th century. The electric light bulb not only transformed how people lived, but also changed the very fabric of society. Can you imagine life without the convenience of electricity today? Hard to believe, but love can confuse your mind. New studies show that when you fall in love, your brain undergoes some surprising changes. This powerful emotion has the ability to impair cognitive functions, making people act irrationally or say things they don't mean. When we're smitten, our brains release a cocktail of chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin, which can create euphoric feelings, but may also cloud our judgment. Have you ever found yourself making a bold declaration or a whimsical decision for a crush that you later regretted? It turns out you're not alone. Love can make us overlook red flags or ignore better options, steering our choices in unexpected directions. While being in love is often thrilling, it's essential to be aware of how it can alter our thinking. So next time you feel your heart racing, remember to keep your wits about you. Why exactly does gallium melt at such low temperatures? Gallium is a fascinating metal that defies our expectations about what metals should be like. It has a melting point of only 29.76 degrees Celsius, meaning it can transition from solid to liquid in a warm room or even in your hand. This unique property makes gallium incredibly useful in various applications, especially in electronics, where it helps improve efficiency by managing heat. And that's not all. Because of its ability to form alloys with other metals, gallium is used in thermal energy storage systems, allowing us to better capture and use heat in a sustainable way. Imagine a world where we can store heat just like we store energy in batteries. With gallium alloys making strides in technology, it's clear that this low-melting metal has a big role to play in our future. Watch out! Yard work can be surprisingly dangerous. Over the past decade, nearly 6,000 fatalities from yard work-related accidents have been reported, shocking many who think of gardening and lawn care as harmless activities. Mowing the lawn or trimming hedges may seem simple, but around 3.2 million people have ended up in emergency rooms due to injuries related to these tasks. Common risks include cuts from lawnmowers, falls from ladders while pruning trees, and even heat exhaustion on hot days. It's crucial to take safety precautions, like wearing protective gear and staying hydrated to prevent accidents. So before you grab those gardening tools, remember that your favorite outdoor chores may come with unexpected hazards. Being aware of these dangers helps keep these activities enjoyable and safe. Are you ready to tackle your yard with care? Did you know bees are more than just honeymakers? Among the astonishing 20,000 bee species buzzing around the world, only 7 are involved in producing honey. While we often think of honeybees as the stars of the show, many other bee species contribute significantly to our ecosystems in a variety of ways. For example, bumblebees and solitary bees help pollinate countless plants, enabling fruits and vegetables to grow. This vital work not only supports agriculture, but also helps maintain the biodiversity necessary for healthy ecosystems. Each type of bee plays a unique role, whether it's spreading pollen or contributing to soil health. These unsung heroes underscore the importance of preserving their habitats, as many bee populations face threats from pesticides and habitat loss. So next time you enjoy a delicious jar of honey, remember that there's a whole world of bees beyond the honeymakers, all of which play crucial roles in our environment. Isn't nature fascinating? Did you know that the Lumicu light cube transforms spaces? This amazing interactive projector is equipped with motion sensors that allow it to project stunning images onto any surface, instantly creating an art gallery vibe in your home or workplace. Imagine walking into a room and suddenly seeing vibrant landscapes, classic paintings, or even your own photos lighting up the walls. The Lumicu light cube isn't just about decoration. It invites creativity and interaction, making it ideal for parties, gatherings, or simply relaxing at home. You can easily switch themes and styles, allowing you to match the ambiance to any occasion. Whether you want a calming atmosphere or a lively setting, this projector can help you achieve just that. Plus, it's user-friendly, making it accessible for people of all ages. Ready to turn your everyday spaces into a masterpiece? Surprisingly, it's a fact that lightning loves Lake Victoria. This stunning lake, located in Africa, isn't just famous for its beauty, it's also known for being one of the most lightning-prone places on the planet. Why does this happen? Well, the region's unique weather patterns create perfect conditions for thunderstorms to form almost daily. Tall structures, open spaces, and conductive materials attract lightning, making places like Lake Victoria particularly vulnerable. During storms, the charged particles in the atmosphere build up, causing electrical discharges that result in lightning strikes. This phenomenon isn't random. It follows specific patterns rooted in physics and geography. So the next time you see a storm brewing over a tall building or an open field, remember that lightning is following its own rules, striking the same places time and time again. Have you ever wondered about life in a fake village? In the Netherlands, there's a unique care home resembling a charming village, complete with imitation shops and restaurants designed specifically for elderly individuals with dementia. This innovative community allows residents to wander freely and interact in a safe, familiar environment. The village is crafted to evoke memories and encourage socialization, making life more enjoyable for those facing cognitive challenges. Instead of being confined to a traditional nursing home, residents can engage in everyday activities, like shopping or dining out, all within this bustling backdrop. This approach not only promotes independence, but also helps reduce anxiety among residents. By blending comfort with care, this Dutch village offers a refreshing perspective on how we support our aging loved ones. Isn't it fascinating how creativity can transform lives? Did you know that Nollywood began with Living in Bondage? This influential film, directed by Chris Obi-Rapu and released in 1992, is credited with kicking off the modern Nigerian film industry. Living in Bondage tells a gripping story of ambition, greed, and the supernatural, captivating audiences with its engaging plot and relatable characters. At the time of its release, Nigeria was experiencing significant socio-economic changes, and this film resonated with many people, showcasing their hopes and fears. It not only achieved commercial success, but also inspired a wave of filmmakers who wanted to tell their own stories. The film's impact transformed Nollywood into a vibrant industry, producing thousands of movies annually and propelling Nigerian cinema onto the global stage. Today, Nollywood is one of the largest film industries in the world, creating jobs and advancing cultural representation. Isn't it amazing how one movie sparked such a powerful movement? Did you know the full moon doesn't change our behavior? Despite what many might think, scientific research has yet to prove that a full moon actually influences how we act. Some people say the nights of the full moon bring strange happenings, like increased hospital visits or odd behaviors. But studies often show no clear link between lunar phases and human actions. For instance, a well-known study in 1985 found that crime rates and emergency room admissions didn't spike during a full moon. So why do these myths persist? Many believe the power of suggestion plays a big role, leading us to notice unusual events when we expect them during this bright lunar phase. It turns out that our minds love making connections, even when the evidence isn't there. Could ancient traditions and folklore be keeping these beliefs alive? It's a fascinating mix of science and culture. Discover this shocking truth about your brain. Scientists have found that the human brain can continue to be active for several minutes after the heart stops beating. This revelation comes from EEG studies, which measure electrical activity in the brain. Researchers observed that brain activity resembling deep sleep persisted for up to 10 minutes following clinical death. What's even more fascinating is that some patients who were resuscitated reported recalling sounds and images from that period. This phenomenon raises intriguing questions about consciousness and what happens in those final moments. Are we aware in some way, even when our bodies show no signs of life? This captivating discovery challenges our understanding of life and death, highlighting the complexity of the brain and its functions. What might we learn from these investigations into the brain's activity during such critical times? Flame of a candle creates tiny diamonds every second. It's hard to believe, but when you light a candle, you're not just lighting a wick, you're igniting a fascinating chemical reaction. Each second, that flame produces around 1.5 million diamond nanoparticles. These tiny diamonds, known for their strength and beauty, form from the carbon present in the candle wax. As the wax burns, the carbon atoms rearrange themselves in a special way due to the intense heat, leading to the creation of these nanoparticles. However, don't get too excited about collecting them. The heat of the flame causes these diamonds to burn away almost immediately, vanishing into thin air. This remarkable process shows us how even the simplest of things can possess extraordinary chemistry. It's a vivid reminder of the wonders that occur right in front of us, often without our notice. So next time you light a candle, think about those fleeting diamond particles dancing in the flame. Isn't that an incredible thought? Is it really true that mank usta is adored everywhere? This delightful sweet snack is popular across Africa, Asia, and the Middle East, capturing hearts and taste buds alike. Mank usta comes in many flavors and styles, reflecting the unique traditions of the regions where it's made. For many, it's more than just a treat, it's a cultural icon. Families often enjoy mank usta during special celebrations, from weddings to festivals, making it a comforting reminder of home and heritage. In some areas, local vendors prepare mank usta fresh, filling the air with its enticing aroma. Each region adds its own twist, whether it's a nutty, honey-drizzled version or one crowned with colorful toppings. With its diverse adaptations and significance in countless local customs, Mank Usta is truly a beloved sweet that connects people through its flavors and stories. Have you tried this delightful snack yet? Prepare to be amazed by 3D printed brain tissue. Researchers at the University of Wisconsin-Madison have made an incredible leap in medical science by developing a method to print functional brain tissue using a 3D printer. This groundbreaking technique opens the door to revolutionary possibilities in treating brain injuries and conditions like Alzheimer's disease. Imagine being able to create living tissues that mimic the natural structures and functions of the human brain. The researchers achieved this by carefully layering bioinks containing cells and growth factors, allowing the printed tissues to grow and develop in ways that resemble real brain cells. This scientific breakthrough could lead to significant advancements in personalized medicine, where tailored treatments are made from a patient's own cells. Furthermore, it might help scientists better understand brain disorders by providing them with accurate models to study. While we're still a bit away from printing whole brains, this innovative approach marks an exciting step forward in the journey to revolutionize healthcare and improve lives. Did you know Hawaii lacks seagulls on its shores? The tropical paradise of Hawaii surprises many by not housing the coastal bird we often associate with beach life, the seagull. This absence is due to the island's unique geographical setting and environmental conditions. Unlike other coastal regions, Hawaii's isolated ecosystem lacks the large, open habitats that seagulls favor. Instead of seagulls, the islands are home to a fascinating variety of native seabirds, including the nena, Hawaii state bird, and the striking red-footed booby. These birds have flourished without the competition that seagulls typically bring in other areas. The nene is particularly interesting. This goose-like bird has developed unique adaptations that help it survive in Hawaii's volcanic terrain. Meanwhile, the red-footed booby showcases amazing diving skills, catching fish mid-air. Exploring Hawaii's coastline reveals a vibrant avian community that thrives in harmony with the island's diverse habitats. The stark difference in bird species offers a glimpse into how isolated ecosystems shape life in incredible ways. What's your favorite Hawaiian bird? Guess what really drives Olympic history? The youngest Olympian on record is none other than Dimitrios Lundris, a remarkable Greek gymnast who made headlines at the 1896 Olympic Games. Imagine being just 10 years old and stepping onto the world stage to compete. At such a young age, he not only participated but also secured a bronze medal, showcasing his extraordinary talent. This event marked a significant moment in Olympic history as it highlighted the incredible potential of young athletes. Dimitrios wasn't just a participant, he became an inspiration for future generations of gymnasts and athletes. His achievement at a time when the modern Olympics were just beginning is a testament to dedication and skill. Can you picture the crowd cheering for a young boy defying expectations and making history? Dimitrios Lundris reminds us that age is just a number when it comes to pursuing our dreams. Imagine a cruise ship with over 7,000 passengers. The world's largest cruise ship, a real floating city, is not just about size. It's packed with jaw-dropping attractions. This incredible vessel boasts the tallest waterfall, the tallest water slide, and the largest water park ever seen on a ship. With 20 decks, it feels like an amusement park at sea. Visitors can zip down 6 thrilling water slides, splash around in 7 pools, and unwind in 9 whirlpools. It's paradise for water lovers and adventure seekers alike. Setting sail from Miami, this ship promises unforgettable 7-night voyages around the stunning Caribbean. Picture yourself soaking up the sun on pristine beaches, exploring vibrant ports, and enjoying live entertainment every evening. Whether you're traveling with family or friends, there's something for everyone, from fine dining to relaxing spa treatments. It's not just a vacation, it's an experience that you'll remember for a lifetime. So would you dare to step aboard this floating giant? Did you know algae are not plants? They actually belong to a unique group of organisms called protists. This fascinating category includes eukaryotic microorganisms that don't fit neatly into the classifications of plants, fungi, or animals. Algae, often found in oceans, lakes, and even in damp soil, play a crucial role in our ecosystems. While many people think of them as simple green plants, they are much more diverse. Some algae are single-celled, while others can form extensive underwater forests. These organisms are vital for the environment because they produce oxygen and serve as a primary food source for many aquatic creatures. In addition, algae have various uses in industries such as food production and biofuels, showcasing their importance beyond just being part of our ecosystem. So the next time you see a green slimy patch in the water, remember that it's not just a plant, it's a member of the incredible protist family. What other surprising facts are there about the living world? Here's a wild fact about stop signs. The bright red color of stop signs was carefully selected for a good reason. It stands out and demands attention. In the 1920s, the United States standardized the color red for stop signs because it symbolizes danger and urgency. Before this decision, stop signs came in various colors like yellow and white, which didn't grab attention as effectively, especially in low light or bad weather. Imagine driving at night and encountering a yellow sign instead of a vivid red one. It just wouldn't have the same impact. Along with the color, the distinctive octagonal shape was introduced around the same time to make them even easier to recognize from a distance. The combination of the bold red and unique shape has made stop signs a universal signal, whether you're in a bustling city or a quiet town. So next time you see a stop sign, remember that it wasn't just a random choice. It's a smart design crafted to keep everyone safe on the road. Exoskeleton pants make hiking a breeze. The Mogo are exoskeleton pants that redefine how we approach hiking. Weighing in at just 6.8 pounds, these innovative pants provide a remarkable 40% boost in leg strength, allowing wearers to feel up to 30 pounds lighter while walking. Imagine strolling through nature's wonders without the usual fatigue holding you back. Designed for those who find traditional hiking challenging, the Mogo help individuals of all fitness levels embrace the great outdoors. Whether you're navigating steep trails or exploring flat paths, these high-tech pants support your legs with ease. With their user-friendly design, more people can participate in outdoor adventures. Discovering the joy of hiking without the worry of exhaustion, it's a fantastic way to promote physical activity and connect with nature, making it easier for everyone to step outside. Why not give hiking another shot with the help of Mogo? You might be shocked to learn that Mario outshines Mickey Mouse. In the 1990s, a fascinating national investigation revealed that the beloved Nintendo character Mario had become more recognizable to American children than the iconic Mickey Mouse. This surprising finding highlighted the immense cultural impact of video game characters during that era. As gaming technology advanced and became more accessible, kids spent countless hours navigating the imaginative worlds of video games, making characters like Mario household names. With his signature red cap and friendly demeanor, Mario captured the hearts and minds of a whole generation. The shift in preference also reflected broader changes in entertainment as video games began to rival traditional cartoons and movies. As we look back, it's remarkable to consider how a simple Italian plumber became a symbol of fun, adventure, and nostalgia for millions. What other characters could make such a lasting impression today? You won't believe this about Andreas Mikkelsen. Before he became a professional rally driver, he was trained as a skier. Mikkelsen's journey in sports took an unexpected turn when a knee injury forced him to switch from skiing to motorsports. Despite starting his driving career later than many of his peers, his passion and adaptability have driven him to incredible success on the rally circuit. Rather than viewing his injury as a setback, Mikkelsen embraced the challenge, learning the skills needed for rally driving with a determination that inspires many. His story shows that with hard work and resilience, you can pursue new paths, no matter how daunting they may seem. Today, he's a celebrated figure in rally driving, proving that it's never too late to chase your dreams and excel in a completely different field. What inspires you to make a change in your life? You might be surprised by Turkey's unique whistled language. In the village of Kuşköy, the residents have a fascinating way of communicating that sets them apart. They use a whistled language known as CUSD. This remarkable method lets them send messages over long distances which is especially handy in the mountainous terrain where their village is located. Instead of shouting or using traditional speech, they create melodies and whistles that convey their thoughts and feelings, making it easier to stay connected even when separated by great distances. It's like having a secret code that can be understood by everyone familiar with the sounds. Recognized by UNESCO as part of the Intangible Cultural Heritage, CUSD highlights the importance of preserving unique cultural practices. This means that not only is this form of communication practical, but it also holds significant historical and cultural value. So next time you think about how people communicate, remember Cusco's inventive way of whistling their way through life. Isn't it amazing how diverse human communication can be? Did you know that pineapples take 2 years to grow? Unlike many fruits that hang from trees, pineapples grow directly from the ground. This unique biological characteristic sets them apart and makes them truly fascinating. Pineapples belong to a group of plants known as bromeliads, and their journey from a small crown to a juicy fruit isn't a quick one. After planting, it typically takes about 18 to 24 months for a pineapple to mature. During this time, the plant thrives in warm, tropical climates, soaking up sunlight and water. The pineapple itself grows on a single stalk, surrounded by sharp, spiky leaves. When ready to harvest, the fruit bursts with sweet, tangy flavor, which is a reward for all that waiting. Next time you enjoy a slice of pineapple, remember its remarkable growth story. Who knew such a tasty treat had such a long journey before reaching your plate? Let's explore Germany's innovative thermal capsules for the homeless. In 2020, the Ernest Project introduced a remarkable solution to protect homeless individuals from the biting cold of winter. These thermal capsules are specially designed shelters that offer a warm, safe place to stay when temperatures plummet. What makes these capsules stand out is their evolution through advanced technology. They've been upgraded to include solar panels, which provide renewable energy, as well as enhanced connectivity options. This means that people staying in the capsules can access resources online, keeping them informed and connected. By directly addressing the urgent need for winter shelter, Germany not only offers warmth, but also a sense of dignity to those in need. The project highlights how innovation and compassion can work hand in hand to create impactful solutions in our society. As the capsules continue to provide refuge, they also demonstrate the possibility of creating sustainable shelters that can adapt to changing needs. Could this be a model for other countries facing similar challenges? Imagine drawing circuits with a pencil that lights up. This incredible innovation features a special pencil loaded with conductive ink, allowing you to sketch out functional electrical circuits right on paper. Just like traditional pencils, you can use it to create designs, but instead of graphite, the ink conducts electricity. When you connect LED lights directly to your creation, they glow to life, demonstrating the magic of electrical engineering in a fun and accessible way. This tool not only sparks creativity among artists and designers, but also serves as an educational resource for students eager to learn about electronics. Using this pencil can make complex concepts like circuit design feel simple and engaging. Whether you are in a classroom at home or making a unique gift, this electrifying pencil opens up a world where art meets technology, showing how everyday items can transform into innovative tools. Who knew that with just a pencil and some imagination, we could blend art and science so seamlessly? Turns out the truth is that lizards can squirt blood. The short-horned lizard has a fascinating defense mechanism that's not just impressive but also quite unusual. When threatened by predators like coyotes or wolves, this small reptile can shoot a stream of blood from its eyes, reaching distances of up to 3 feet. How does it work? The lizard's ocular sinuses fill with blood, creating pressure that forces the blood out in an unexpected spray. This isn't just a party trick. The expelled blood contains chemicals that taste horrible to its would-be attackers, making them think twice about chasing it. By using this unique tactic, the short-horned lizard can confuse and repel its predators, giving it a fighting chance to escape danger. However, this dramatic measure is only used in extreme situations, highlighting how adaptable and clever these little creatures can be in the wild. Have you ever heard Eminem's speedy lyrics in Rap God? This iconic song holds the record for the most words in a hit single, featuring over 1,500 words packed into just over 6 minutes. Imagine that! Eminem delivers some lyrics at a breakneck pace of over 6 words per second, showcasing not just his remarkable verbal skill, but also the complexity and depth of his music. Rap God isn't just a display of speed. It's also filled with intricate rhymes, clever wordplay, and multifaceted themes that resonate with listeners. The song features him lyrically reflecting on his journey in the music industry, his impact, and the challenges he's faced. This track has sparked conversations about rap as an art form and has inspired many aspiring artists to push their own boundaries. Eminem's ability to articulate such a large number of words so quickly while maintaining rhythm and flow is nothing short of impressive. How did he achieve this incredible feat, and what does it mean for the future of rap music? Can you believe Arnold's surprising film debut in Hercules? Arnold Schwarzenegger, known today as an action hero and former governor, began his Hollywood journey in a lesser-known film called Hercules in New York. When he auditioned for this role, his agent exaggerated his experience by claiming Arnold had years of stage experience. In truth, the only performances Arnold had under his belt were on bodybuilding stages, showcasing his incredible physique rather than dramatic talent. This early misrepresentation led to Arnold's entry into a world where he would eventually shine as a star. Despite the rocky start and the need for heavy dubbing due to his thick accent, he quickly gained recognition. This film may not be an Oscar winner, but it marked the beginning of Arnold's incredible transformation from a bodybuilder to a global icon. Who knew that such a quirky debut would kick off such a legendary career? You won't believe this about Utrecht's bike paradise. Utrecht Central Station in the Netherlands is home to the world's largest bicycle parking lot, designed to hold an astonishing 12,500 bikes across 3 spacious floors. Imagine a sea of bicycles, easily spotted and accessed not just by locals, but by tourists exploring the city. This impressive facility isn't just about parking. It promotes eco-friendly transportation methods, encouraging people to leave their cars at home and opt for bicycles instead. To make cycling even more convenient, the parking lot includes bicycle rental services, allowing visitors to hop on a bike for quick journeys around the beautiful city. Plus, it offers maintenance services, ensuring that your ride stays in top shape. So the next time you think about how to navigate a city, consider Utrecht's clever approach to biking. It's a model for others to follow. How cool is that? Prepare to be amazed by Tupac's historic album release. In 1995, Tupac Shakur made headlines as the first U.S. artist to land a Billboard #1 album while in prison. His powerful album, Me Against the World, not only topped the charts, but also connected deeply with listeners everywhere. Released during a challenging time in his life, the album features heartfelt tracks that explore themes of struggle, resilience, and inner conflict. Songs like Dear Mama offered a glimpse into his personal experiences, showing vulnerability that resonated with fans. The unique blend of hip-hop and poetry, combined with his charismatic voice, established Tupac as a cultural icon. Even from behind bars, he proved that creativity knows no boundaries. This breakthrough made waves in the music industry, inspiring countless artists to share their stories without fear. Isn't it fascinating how art can break through barriers like confinement? Believe it or not, roses flew in space. In 1998, a beautiful rose made a thrilling journey aboard the Discovery space shuttle. NASA wanted to see if the harsh conditions of space would change the flower's scents, which are usually produced by its cells interacting with the environment. Scientists hoped that by studying how the rose survived and adapted in zero gravity, they might discover new scents that could be turned into unique perfumes. After returning to Earth, the rose didn't just bring back memories of adventure, it also contributed to the world of fragrance. The data collected from this space experiment helped create a brand new perfume, offering a scent that was out of this world, literally. Imagine taking a whiff of a perfume that has cosmic connections. It's like carrying a piece of space history with you. This fascinating blend of science and art showcases how exploration can lead to surprising discoveries. So next time you smell a lovely fragrance, remember that it might have cosmic roots. What really happens in Little Red Riding Hood? In the original story, a young girl mistakenly climbs into bed with a man, believing he is her grandmother. This chilling twist stands in stark contrast to the beloved fairy tale many of us grew up hearing. In most modern retellings, the story takes a much lighter approach, focusing on themes of bravery and friendship, while largely omitting the darker elements. However, the early versions of this tale remind us of the dangers lurking in the woods and the importance of caution. The story warns about the risks of blind trust and naivety, with the unfortunate outcome for the characters serving as a grim reminder. These earlier adaptations reflect society's attempts to teach valuable lessons through storytelling, showing how tales evolve over time, often softening harsh realities to be more palatable for younger audiences. Why do you think such dark themes were present in the original versions? Surprising fact about a crocodile's tongue reveals nature's genius. Did you know that a crocodile's tongue is permanently attached to the roof of its mouth? This unusual feature might sound strange, but it's a brilliant adaptation for these powerful reptiles. By keeping their tongues securely in place, crocodiles can snap their jaws shut with immense force without worrying about accidentally biting their own tongues. This is particularly important when they hunt for food. When they lunge at their prey underwater, their fixed tongue helps prevent debris from getting swallowed along with their meal. Imagine trying to catch fish while constantly fighting against your own tongue. This unique setup allows crocodiles to be efficient predators. Their jaws can exert incredible pressure, making them one of nature's top hunters. So, the next time you think about crocodiles lurking in the water, remember their clever tongue is just one of the many ways they've evolved to thrive in their environment. It's nature's way of maximizing their hunting efficiency. Have you ever wondered why they call them trailers? Movie previews, now typically shown before a film, actually got their start at the end of movies. This quirky tradition began in the early 1900s when theaters decided to showcase upcoming films after the main feature, allowing audiences to enjoy a final glimpse of what was to come. The term trailer comes from the fact that these previews trailed the main event, moving to the front only later as theaters discovered that viewers were more likely to stay and watch them if they were shown first. This change was also driven by the need to grab the audience's attention while they were still in their seats. Today, trailers have become a huge part of the movie marketing machine, creating excitement and buzz long before the film's premiere. So next time you watch a trailer, remember it's more than just a sneak peek. It's a nod to a fun piece of cinema history. This might surprise you. Venus flytrap snaps faster than you can blink. The Venus flytrap is a fascinating plant that can close its jaw-like traps in an incredible 100 milliseconds. This lightning-fast movement makes it one of the quickest plant actions known to science, even quicker than the human eye can blink. The mechanism behind this rapid action involves specialized cells that change shape when triggered by unsuspecting prey, like insects. When an insect brushes against the sensitive hairs inside the trap, it sends a signal that initiates the snap. In mere milliseconds, the trap shuts tight, capturing its meal. This speed is crucial for the flytrap since it relies on catching insects to obtain nutrients in its nutrient-poor native habitat of bogs and swamps. So the next time you admire this unique plant, remember just how quick and incredible it really is. It's nature's very own superhero. Ever ridden a historic steam train in Australia? The Puffing Billy steam train, located in the beautiful Dandenong Ranges east of Melbourne, offers an extraordinary journey through stunning landscapes. Originally constructed in the early 1900s to transport timber from the lush forests, this railway line has a fascinating history. After years of decline, Puffing Billy was saved from oblivion and meticulously restored, transforming it into a popular tourist attraction. As you glide along the tracks, you can enjoy breathtaking views of towering eucalyptus trees, vibrant ferns, and charming wildlife, all while experiencing the nostalgia of steam travel. Plus, the open-air carriages let you feel the breeze and hear the iconic sound of the train chugging along. Whether you're a history buff, a nature lover, or simply looking for an unforgettable experience, this steam train ride is a must. Next time you're in Melbourne, make sure to hop aboard Puffing Billy for an adventure that combines history and the beauty of nature. Believe it or not, anorexia was seen as holy. During the Middle Ages, many religious women believed that starving themselves brought them closer to God. This extreme fasting was viewed not only as a form of devotion, but also as a way to achieve spiritual purity. These women thought that by denying their physical needs, they could attain a higher spiritual status, reflecting their deep faith and commitment. This belief was partly influenced by the era's views on body and soul, where suffering was often seen as a path to holiness. Some women even became venerated figures, celebrated for their extreme piety, which made this practice seem more acceptable. Unfortunately, this misguided devotion led many to suffer serious health problems as they pushed their bodies to dangerous limits in the name of belief. How did this perception evolve over time, and what does it tell us about the connection between faith and physical health? Saturn is colossal. How does Earth fit inside? How does Earth fit inside? This giant planet is so massive that you could nestle Earth inside it around 755 times. Just imagine that. Saturn is 95 times heavier than our planet and boasts a mesmerizing system of rings and over 80 moons, each of them varying drastically in size and characteristics. The rings themselves are stunning, made mostly of ice particles and some rocky debris, stretching out for miles and creating a breathtaking sight in our solar system. Though it's located far away from us, observing Saturn through a telescope reveals a beautiful, striped surface and an awe-inspiring ring system that can leave anyone speechless. Its massive size serves as a reminder of just how diverse and dynamic our solar system is. Saturn symbolizes the wonders of space exploration, sparking curiosity about what lies beyond our planet. Scientists are constantly studying this gas giant to unlock its secrets and learn more about planetary formation. So the next time you gaze up at the night sky, remember just how enormous Saturn truly is. Believe it or not, glowing fungi light up the Amazon. In the lush tropical forests of Brazil, especially within the Amazon, a fascinating bioluminescent fungus named Neonathonia shines its captivating glow to attract insects for spore dispersal. This unique survival strategy allows the fungus to ensure its spores are efficiently spread throughout the forest, helping it thrive in its natural habitat. Among bioluminescent fungi, Neonathonia is truly remarkable, particularly the Neonothopinus gardneri, which holds the title of the largest bioluminescent fungus in Brazil and ranks as one of the largest in the world. Imagine walking through a dark forest and being greeted by the magical flicker of these glowing organisms. They not only play a crucial role in the ecosystem, but also inspire wonder and curiosity about the mysteries of nature. Scientists are still exploring the secrets behind this glowing phenomenon. As we ponder the astounding diversity of life on our planet, it's exhilarating to discover such extraordinary organisms illuminating the forest floor. What other secrets does nature hold? Hard to believe, but loneliness can be deadly. A study from Harvard University reveals that being socially isolated may be just as harmful to your health as smoking. Researchers found that people who lack close friendships are at a higher risk for various health problems, including cardiovascular diseases. This connection stems from the way loneliness can elevate levels of a protein called fibrinogen, which plays a crucial role in blood clotting. When levels rise too high, it can lead to serious conditions like heart attacks and strokes. It's fascinating and a little frightening that emotional well-being directly influences physical health. So surrounding ourselves with friends and loved ones isn't just about having a good time. It's a vital step toward a healthier life. Are we doing enough to nurture our social connections? Most people don't know this, but Snake was addictive. This classic mobile game captured hearts and screens in the late 1990s, creating an undeniable obsession. Players would spend countless hours maneuvering a simple line that grew longer as it ate pixels. The thrill of achieving a new high score often outweighed daily tasks like homework or chores, leading many to prioritize gaming over responsibilities. It wasn't just about collecting points. The game's mechanics required real skill and strategy. Navigating the snake through a maze of walls was both exhilarating and nerve-wracking, as crashing into a wall could feel like a heartbreaking loss. The game's simplicity and challenge fueled its addictive nature, making it a cultural phenomenon. Have you ever wondered how a simplistic game could lead to such intense competition and dedication among players? Discover the secrets behind ancient bonsais. These fascinating trees tell stories that span generations, with some of them being cherished family heirlooms. Bonsai is the art of growing miniature trees that reflect nature's beauty in a small form. The oldest known bonsai, a ficus bonsai, is over 1,000 years old and resides in Japan. Families often pass down these miniature marvels as a way to preserve tradition and create bonds through shared history and care. Each bonsai requires meticulous attention, with regular pruning and watering to keep it healthy and beautiful. The intricate shapes and styles, such as the cascading or upright bonsai, are inspired by the natural world, making each tree unique. Caring for these ancient wonders can foster a sense of responsibility and connection to nature, reminding us of our place in the world. So, how do you feel about tending to a living piece of history? Why exactly does grapefruit affect medication so much? This fruit might be refreshing, but it can complicate your health if you're on certain medications. Grapefruit contains compounds called furanocoumarins that interfere with the enzymes in your liver, specifically CYP3A4. This enzyme is responsible for breaking down many drugs. When you eat grapefruit or drink grapefruit juice, the furanocoumarins inhibit the enzyme's activity, leading to higher levels of the medication in your bloodstream. This can make your medication more potent and increase the risk of side effects. In fact, research shows that grapefruit can affect the effectiveness of 43 different types of medications, ranging from cholesterol-lowering statins to certain blood pressure drugs. So if you love this tangy citrus, it's smart to check with your doctor or pharmacist before enjoying it alongside your meds. Your health is worth it. Discover the secrets of medieval feudalism. Feudalism was a fascinating system that shaped life in the Middle Ages. In this structure, kings granted land to nobles, who in return pledged loyalty and military support. This relationship formed a tight bond where loyalty was paramount. Noblemen, in turn, provided protection and land to vassals and peasants working the land. Imagine a giant family tree where everyone had a role and responsibilities. This hierarchical web not only governed land ownership but also influenced laws and daily activities. For peasants, life was challenging. They worked hard in fields but relied on their lords for safety and support. While it sounds complex, feudalism created a sense of order in a chaotic time. Its legacy still influences our understanding of governance and community today. How did this system impact the way we live now? Can you imagine a tool that comes back to you? The word boomerang actually means replay in the traditional Aboriginal language, perfectly highlighting its unique ability to return when thrown properly. This remarkable device, originally used by Indigenous Australians, has a fascinating history that stretches back over 20,000 years. Initially crafted for hunting and ceremonial purposes, boomerangs come in an amazing variety of shapes and sizes, each designed for specific tasks. For example, some are made for long-distance flight, while others are tailored for short-range shooting. The design reflects not only the ingenuity of Aboriginal cultures, but also their deep understanding of aerodynamics and physics. Throwing a boomerang involves skill. You need to master the right technique to make it soar through the air and gracefully return to your hand. This iconic tool doesn't just serve a practical function, it also connects to cultural traditions and storytelling among Aboriginal peoples. So next time you see someone throw a boomerang, remember the history and skill behind this incredible invention. Did you know that Venus spins the opposite way? Unlike most planets in our solar system, Venus rotates clockwise, a unique twist that baffles scientists. This unusual rotation is believed to have resulted from a massive impact event early in the planet's history. When Venus was still young, it likely collided with a large celestial body, knocking it off its original rotational axis and causing it to spin in the opposite direction. This means that on Venus, the sun rises in the west and sets in the east, which is the complete opposite of what we experience on Earth. Additionally, Venus has a very slow rotation, taking about 243 Earth days to complete one full spin, while it takes only about 225 Earth days to orbit the Sun. Isn't it fascinating how such a significant event shaped Venus into the strange world we study today? Here's something incredible about the longest hair ever. The record for the longest hair belongs to a woman named Ji Kuping from China, and it's truly mind-blowing. In 2004, her hair measured an astounding 18.5 feet. Ji Kuping began this impressive journey at the age of 13, deciding then to grow her hair long. For decades, she dedicated herself to this task, facing the unique challenges that come with such length. Maintaining this luxurious mane required her to invest time in meticulous daily care, like washing, combing, and ensuring her hair stayed untangled. Imagine the patience and commitment it takes to manage hair that could easily touch the ceiling in your room. Her story not only highlights an extraordinary personal achievement, but also raises questions about hair care and beauty ideals across cultures. What does it take to maintain such a record-breaking wonder? Guess what really drives bicycle face warnings? In the 19th century, women faced peculiar concerns when they began to cycle, one of which was the bizarre notion of bicycle face. This term referred to the exaggerated facial expressions women supposedly made while riding their bikes. Society believed that these expressions, caused by the wind and effort of pedaling, might distort a woman's beauty and even her health. Critics argued that cycling would lead women to adopt unfeminine traits, which was a significant worry in an era that valued delicate appearances. Despite the warnings, cycling became immensely popular among women, symbolizing freedom and independence. Many women embraced this new activity, fighting stereotypes and challenging societal norms. The very idea of bicycle face now seems laughable, but it highlights how social expectations can shape perceptions and behaviors. Isn't it fascinating how far we've come since then? Are robots really as smart as we think? Robots can seem incredibly intelligent, but they operate quite differently from us humans. Instead of using thoughts and feelings like we do, robots process information through algorithms, sensors, and programming. Think of algorithms as a set of precise instructions or recipes that guide a robot's actions. Sensors act like the robot's eyes and ears, enabling it to perceive its environment, detecting obstacles, measuring distances, or picking up on sounds. While these machines can perform specific tasks with remarkable speed and accuracy, their understanding is fundamentally different from human reasoning. They don't reason, think creatively, or feel emotions. Robots follow programmed paths and reactions, which means they're excellent at repetitive jobs or heavy lifting, but they won't have that spark of intuition that makes us human. So the next time you see a robot in action, remember it's following a smartly designed script, not thinking on its feet. Hard to believe, but elephants walk on tiptoes. These magnificent animals have a unique way of getting around that sets them apart from many other creatures. Elephants are supported by a spongy cushion located under their heels, which allows them to move silently through the environment. This special adaptation is incredibly useful for a variety of reasons. For one, it helps them sneak up on prey, making them adept at remaining undetected in their habitats. Additionally, being quiet allows elephants to avoid startling other wildlife, which is particularly important in the sensitive ecosystems where they live. Imagine the immense size of an elephant, yet it can tread softly like a whisper. This fascinating ability showcases the amazing ways in which nature has equipped elephants to thrive in their surroundings. Have you ever seen an elephant in action and noticed how gracefully they move? Ancient wine from 1472 surprises tasters again. This remarkable vintage has been sampled only 3 times in history, each occasion marking a significant event. The first tasting took place in 1576 to celebrate a new alliance, demonstrating how drinks can play a role in commemorating important moments. Then in 1716, it was uncorked again after a devastating fire, perhaps symbolizing rebirth. The most recent tasting occurred in 1944, amidst the liberation of Strasbourg during World War II, linking history, culture, and the resilience of people through its rich flavors. The extraordinary fact that this wine has survived centuries and remains drinkable sparks, wonder about the journey it has taken and the stories it holds. What must it taste like, and how does it connect to the lives of those who have experienced it? Each sip is not just a taste of wine, but a connection to the past. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Einstein's office was raided. After the legendary physicist Albert Einstein passed away in 1955, a photographer named Ralph Morse seized an unusual opportunity to gain access to Einstein's private space. How did he manage this? Through a cheeky bribe, a bottle of scotch. Morse had arrived at Princeton Hospital shortly after Einstein's death and was eager to capture the moment. Using his charm and a little liquid courage, he convinced a guard to let him into Einstein's office, where time seemed to stand still. The cluttered desk, scattered papers, and personal effects painted a vivid picture of one of the most brilliant minds in history. This playful tale reveals just how curious our quest for knowledge can be, even leading to a cheeky bottle of booze being the key to unlocking a part of scientific history. What would you explore in Einstein's office? Did you know our brains can create false memories? It's fascinating how our minds work. Yet it can lead us astray. When we try to recall events from our past, our brains sometimes fill in the blanks with details that never actually happened. This process is called memory distortion, and it occurs because our brains seek to construct a coherent story from scattered bits of information. Imagine trying to piece together a jigsaw puzzle without all the pieces. You might guess what's missing. This is why two people can remember the same event differently. Their individual perspectives, emotions, and even recent experiences influence their memories. The most surprising part is that many of us don't realize these fabrications are happening. So the next time you confidently recount a memory, ask yourself, could it be more fiction than fact? Understanding this can help us appreciate the quirky nature of human memory. Prepare to be amazed by marathon training. Running a marathon isn't just about putting on your sneakers and hitting the pavement. It's a monumental achievement that requires intense physical and mental preparation. Each marathon stretches over a grueling 42,195 kilometers, pushing runners to their limits. To tackle this distance, athletes spend months honing their stamina and strength, gradually increasing their mileage through a structured training plan. They also focus on nutrition and hydration, learning which foods fuel their bodies best. Mental toughness plays a crucial role too. Coping strategies help runners confront the challenges of long runs, fatigue, and self-doubt. Not to mention the exciting camaraderie built among training partners. Each step reflects their dedication, turning ordinary people into extraordinary marathon finishers. Don't you want to know what it takes to cross that finish line? Let's uncover the truth about smelly feet and cheese. Did you know that the same bacterium responsible for your stinky feet is also the one that gives certain cheeses their strong aroma? This bacterium, called Brevibacterium, thrives in warm, sweaty environments and loves to feast on the dead skin cells found on our feet. When it breaks down these cells, it releases compounds that create that distinct odor we all recognize. Interestingly, the same process occurs in some fermented cheeses, like Limburger, where Brevibacterium contributes to their pungent smell. This connection highlights a fascinating overlap between human hygiene and gourmet food. So, the next time you catch a whiff of smelly cheese, remember it's just a bacterial party, similar to the one happening in your shoes. Isn't it wild how nature links our everyday experiences in such unexpected ways? Unlock the secret to 123 days of meditation. In 2008, Buddhist monk Joa Thung Thich Thante achieved an extraordinary feat by setting a world record for continuous meditation, lasting a remarkable 123 days. This incredible accomplishment took place in a serene temple in Thailand, where the monk dedicated himself entirely to meditation, focusing on deep mindfulness and spiritual enlightenment. While most of us find it challenging to sit still for just a few minutes, Joa's journey involved hours of unwavering concentration each day, showcasing his mental and physical resilience. The process was not merely about enduring. It included a carefully structured routine of meditation sessions, regular meals, and minimal distractions. His astonishing record has inspired many to explore meditation as a path to personal growth and self-discovery. Imagine the peace and clarity of mind one could achieve through such dedication. What lessons can we learn from Joa's commitment to meditation? His achievement reminds us of the power of focus and the potential within us all to reach incredible depths of stillness. Is it really true that chewing boosts brain power? Research suggests that the simple act of chewing can actually enhance concentration, memory, and overall cognitive performance. While scientists are still unraveling how this works, they believe that chewing increases blood flow to the brain, delivering more oxygen and nutrients. This extra blood flow may help your brain stay sharp. Additionally, chewing provides a rhythmic stimulation that some researchers think may keep your mind alert and engaged. So the next time you find yourself struggling to focus on your homework or a challenging task, consider grabbing a piece of gum or a crunchy snack. It's fascinating to think that something as simple as chewing could help sharpen your mind and improve your learning experience. Who knew that a little chewing could make such a big difference in how we think and remember? Did you know Aztecs had strict rules about drinking? In ancient Aztec society, public drunkenness was not just frowned upon, it was met with severe consequences. The Aztecs viewed sobriety as essential for maintaining social order and a well-functioning community. If someone was caught drunk in public, punishments could be harsh. These ranged from having their head shaved to even facing execution. This strict approach highlights how the Aztecs prioritized collective well-being over individual freedoms. They believed that intoxication could lead to poor decision-making and disrupt the harmony of their society. These harsh measures were meant to deter individuals from excessive drinking, ensuring that everyone adhered to the cultural norms. Interestingly, this historical perspective on drinking offers a glimpse into the values of the Aztec civilization, which placed heavy emphasis on discipline and community over personal indulgence. Imagine living in a society where a night out could change your life forever. How does this compare to our views on drinking today? Believe it or not, apples have wild roots in Kazakhstan. The wild ancestor of our beloved modern apples is known as Malus sieversii, and it still thrives in the mountains of Kazakhstan today. This fascinating tree produces small, tart apples that are quite different from the sweet varieties we commonly enjoy. Researchers believe that these wild apples might hold valuable secrets for enhancing the fruit we eat regularly. Imagine discovering new flavors or varieties that could improve our apples' taste and resistance to diseases. Local farmers have been cultivating apples for centuries, but the wild trees remain essential as they provide genetic diversity and resilience. By preserving Malus sieversii, we ensure that future generations have access to a rich array of apple varieties, while also protecting the ecological balance in Kazakhstan's vast landscapes. As climate change poses challenges to global agriculture, the wild apple's survival becomes increasingly crucial. So the next time you bite into a crisp apple, remember its incredible journey from the wild forests of Kazakhstan to your lunchbox. Here's a wild fact about honeybees' speed. Did you know that these amazing insects can buzz along at 24 kilometers per hour? That's surprisingly quicker than many kids pedaling their bicycles. Honeybees aren't just known for producing sweet honey. They play a crucial role in pollination, helping our plants grow and produce fruit. When in flight, their tiny bodies and strong wings allow them to zip around flowers efficiently, collecting nectar and pollen. This speed helps them escape predators and find food quickly, ensuring they can return safely to their hives. Imagine racing a honeybee. You might need to pedal hard to keep up. With their remarkable speed and essential work in ecosystems, honeybees truly are small wonders of nature. So the next time you see one buzzing by, remember that it's not just about honey, it's also about speed and survival. Can you imagine that names can shape careers? Researchers studying nominative determinism uncovered something fascinating. Orthopedic surgeons are significantly more likely to have the surname Lim than random chance would predict. This intriguing phenomenon suggests that our names might influence our life paths in unexpected ways. The term nominative determinism refers to the idea that people often gravitate towards professions that match their names. The researchers responsible for this eye-opening study, published in 2015, happened to share the surname Lim themselves. This added a unique twist to their findings, creating a delightful mix of personal and professional intrigue. They found that among orthopedic surgeons, the prevalence of the surname was higher than among other medical specialties. It raises a fun question. Could our names sort of nudge us, even subconsciously, towards certain careers? Maybe it's time to rethink what we name our kids. Did you know that scuba divers explore over 1,000 feet deep? This incredible feat places divers in a world where they can meet marine life that has lived in isolation for millions of years. The world record for the deepest scuba dive exceeds an astonishing 1,000 feet, pushing human limits in pursuit of adventure. However, diving at such depths isn't just about thrill and excitement. It comes with immense challenges. Divers face extreme pressure that can crush underwater equipment in cold temperatures that can drop to near freezing. To safely explore this alien underwater realm, divers rely on specialized suits and tanks filled with carefully mixed gases. Alongside their gear, they must have exceptional training and experience to navigate the risks involved. Every descent deep below the surface offers a chance to witness unique ecosystems and ancient species that few have seen before. Isn't it amazing what lies beneath the waves? This might surprise you. Skin can grow after death. After we pass away, some surprising things happen to our bodies, including post-mortem skin growth. Following death, cellular activity doesn't stop entirely. Some skin cells continue to function for a short time. This process can lead to the skin appearing a bit stretched or swollen, even though the body is in the process of decomposition. As the other body systems begin to break down, the skin can still show signs of minor growth due to the energy remaining in the cells. This phenomenon can contribute to the changes in appearance, which forensic experts sometimes observe during autopsies. So, while it might sound eerie, this growth is part of the complex journey our bodies go through after we die. Isn't it fascinating how even in death, life continues in some form? Prepare to be amazed by Madagascar's leaping lemurs. These incredible creatures have a unique way of getting around that looks more like an acrobatic dance than typical animal movement. Unlike many other animals, lemurs move with curious sideways leaps, making their locomotion both fascinating and effective. Their agile bodies are perfectly designed for life in the trees, where they use their prehensile tails to maintain balance while jumping between branches. This means that as they search for food, their tails help them stay steady, almost like a tightrope walker. Additionally, lemurs possess opposable toes, much like human thumbs, which allows them to grip tree branches securely. This combination of features makes their movements not only visually stunning, but also practical for navigating their lush jungle habitat. In a world where many animals struggle to survive, lemurs showcase a remarkable adaptation that helps them thrive among the vibrant flora and fauna of Madagascar. Can you imagine witnessing such a lively spectacle in the great outdoors? Ever wondered how MRI machines got their name? The fascinating history of MRI, or magnetic resonance imaging, begins with nuclear magnetic resonance, NMR technology. Initially, scientists used NMR machines for various research applications in physics and chemistry. However, the term nuclear made people uneasy, so experts decided to rebrand it. By dropping the word nuclear, they made the technology sound friendlier and more accessible, which played a significant role in its widespread acceptance in medicine. Today, MRI machines are essential tools for diagnosing everything from torn ligaments to brain tumors, giving doctors a clear view inside our bodies without using harmful radiation. The images produced are incredibly detailed, helping healthcare professionals devise better treatment plans. Isn't it amazing how a simple name change helped revolutionize medical imaging and improve patient care? Did you know cotton buds can cause ER visits? Each day, around 36 children in the United States find themselves in the emergency room due to accidents involving these seemingly harmless household items. Cotton buds, often used for cleaning ears or applying makeup, can actually pose serious safety risks when not used properly or under parental supervision. Many accidents happen when kids attempt to clean their ears themselves, leading to injuries like ear canal damage or even deeper issues. Additionally, younger children might mistakenly swallow these small objects, which can cause choking or other complications. This startling statistic highlights the importance of keeping common items like cotton buds out of reach and ensuring that children understand how to use them safely, if at all. So next time you reach for a cotton bud, consider the potential risks and always supervise young children. Guess what really drives our fascination with space? The incredible distance between Earth and the Moon provides an astonishing perspective on the vastness of the universe. Believe it or not, this distance is so immense that all the planets in our solar system could comfortably fit within that empty space. Imagine stretching from our blue planet to the Moon and realizing that there's enough room for Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune all lined up together. This mind-boggling idea illustrates not only the staggering emptiness of space, but also underscores how small and isolated our little corner of the universe is. Exploring such distances makes us wonder about what lies beyond our solar system and fuels our curiosity to discover more about the cosmos. Isn't it amazing to think about the adventures waiting to be uncovered in the vastness of space? Have you noticed this fascinating body ratio? It turns out that the distance from your wrist to your elbow is roughly the same length as your foot. This captivating fact is part of a broader concept known as body ratios, which helps us understand the proportions of human anatomy. While these proportions can differ from person to person, the general symmetry often reflects the elegance of our design. For instance, if you measure from your wrist to your elbow and then measure your foot, you might be surprised at how closely those two measurements match. This relationship not only shows off the astonishing symmetry in our bodies, but also highlights how our limbs are proportionately connected. Such relationships can have implications in fields ranging from art and design to ergonomics and even sports science, where understanding body mechanics can enhance performance. So the next time you look at your wrist or your foot, remember that there's an interesting connection between the two that goes beyond mere appearance. Isn't the human body wonderfully intricate